Hi everybody, welcome in. So I only have 2 cards here that you can see on the table. 9, the Hermit. 9 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Hermit is Virgo energy. And we did not get a 3rd, so we're going to do that now together, okay? I just want to make sure that you guys see the cards, because some people are like, oh, well, you know, she got a picnic. That's not how I roll. You're very transparent on this channel. Hello. Beachscape, welcome in. Happy Friday. I don't suspect too many people are going to be here on a Friday, but that's okay. Again, we can always post this, and whoever needs to find it will find it. 7 of Pentacles. This is my Earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is about nurturing something. So really quick, I'll give you the overall reading, and then you can decide if you want to stay or if you want to bounce. So you've gone in, or you've been going in, reflecting, checking in with yourself, your wisdom, your inner compass, your inner knowledge, and you are done doing a thing. And I can say done because we have 9-9. We have a doubling down here. You guys see if my camera can autofocus. 9 and then 9. So to me, I'm looking at this as a extra loud validating you are done breaking patterns or letting go of something. You've been holding on to something. You've been in a holding pattern. That's why homeboy here is like, whoo, man, I've just done some work. And now he's like, okay, we're done. And now you're segueing, because the wands are a transformative suit. They are the becoming, like when you are becoming something, when you are refining yourself, if you're working on gifts or your abilities, or you're working on anything, you are transforming, rebirthing, you are transitioning into this energy here. So this is a grounding, a balanced energy. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's jump down to the Pentacles, Earth signs. 7s are about seeing in numerology. This is about reflection and assessment. So 7s are overlapping with this card here. So somebody is definitely, absolutely finished a phase or a cycle of your life with regards to a relationship or with regards to some kind of a dynamic or situation. So I'm going to let you guys decide what this connects to in your life that you've really been going in and asking yourself, okay, like, is this serving me? Is this supporting my growth? Now, could be a person, it could be a work dynamic, it could be a social circle of friends, it could be a family dynamic, okay? So again, letting you guys discern for yourselves. The effort that you have been putting into this, it's like self-preservation. Okay, so this is like you're choosing yourself and you are done doing the work. So now it's time for reflection and a little bit of a change of focus of your pursuit, right? The change of focus is going to be more focused on yourself now. So again, 2 cards, again, validating that even though you've done a thing and letting go, it still benefits us. It behooves us to kind of reflect on our choices that we made regarding such a loud ending. Okay, so whatever this ending wasn't a trivial thing. It wasn't like, oh, I just colored my hair and now I'm going gray. I mean, whatever, something superficial. This is not a trivial ending. This is something that has been needing to have happened, and you finally decided to do it. So congratulations. I want to take a peek at the bottom of the deck because basically that's the reading. So let's do this as a bonus card. Knight of Swords, there's a messenger coming in. And again, you've been experiencing a lack of balance. This was in the reverse from the bottom of the tarot. So you've been experiencing a lack of balance. Pentacles, let's talk about this. They're talking about finances. So this could be for somebody regarding your financial situation. Somebody here has been like really chomping at the bit. Like, how the fuck do I make this work financially? Someone could be even displaced from their home. I need to say that because Pentacles talks about the home in the sense of like security, securing your home, someone trying to take your home away from you. I heard eviction. Someone could be have been served an eviction notice and maybe you're displaced. Someone could be right now in some kind of a legal battle where you are fighting for your home. There's something here about home for somebody. So again, I will let you guys discern, figure out if this is for you, that part of it. If this has nothing to do with your home, that's okay. Maybe this is just a financial growth phase for you. You're coming out of lack mentality. There's something I need to honor for that too. Honor that as well. Pentacles. So we've talked about finances. This is something now you're going to be nurturing. It could be you're like nurturing. I heard like you're cushioning in your savings account. It's going to be going. It's like you have a nice little nest egg. So finances and then your home. There's something here about better integrating your home life. Again, this could be like work, like you've been putting in the work, trying to figure out how to sustain a home environment, and now you finally accomplished that because you've decided to put boundaries in place. That could be for somebody. And now because you put boundaries in place, again, you've identified the pattern, you are no longer doing that. Now you're going to be in a time of like chill, right? When you think of earth signs, think of a Taurus, think of a zodiac, I was going to say a zebra. Oh my God. Think of a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Very patient people. Most of the earth signs that I know are very mellow. They're very like, right? They exude this like chill, calm vibe. So you're going from this like work, fire energy, which is like hustle, transform, grow, now, like yesterday, into this like really calm, grounded, self-nurturance kind of vibe. The Seven of Pentacles talks about you're being given now an opportunity to just pause. I also heard just now reset. So there's something here about reset. So I want to say this. There's always work to be done. I've said this before on my healing channel that just because you're at the top or the pinnacle of this cycle, this phase, like you've accomplished something. So now you're going to enjoy a little bit of like the ride of being at the top. Understand that like anything else, ebb and flow, like the moon cycles, the tide, the current, your menstrual cycles, you know, like anything that is cyclical, understand that just because right now you're going to be in this, you know, even though we don't have water on the table, this is all air, earth, and fire. There's still something here like being in the flow of this, like, okay, phew, we've made it, like check. Now we can kind of chill a little bit. So enjoy that. Because as you start to round off of that top of that pinnacle, that cycle, you go back into like another growth or another hardship or another obstacle or another transition, right? There's always going to be struggles, challenges, triumph, accomplishment. Then you chill, you ride it, and then boom, shit hits the fan. It's always going to be like this, always. So just understand that take this time that you're being given right now, whatever that looks like for you, and enjoy it, okay? So be patient with yourself. You have been waiting for these results, so don't force the next step. So basically they're asking you to allow more time, allow this, like I just said, allow this like, not limbo, you're not in limbo, you're not hovering, you're not hanging, you're just kind of like, it's like I don't know how else to explain it, but it's just like there's a pause here, there's a moment, it's like the breath you take before you say something. That kind of energy. It's just like, just chill a little bit, okay? Might be time to change direction. Seven of Pentacles, we're talking about changing direction, or it might not be, okay? So again, it's time to just ride this moment of like, it's like a lull. Try to be open to see what is needed as far as the bigger picture or your next steps. Have a wider perspective. That is the Seven of Pentacles. And again, I'm seeing this as nurturing your home environment, nurturing your finances, and nurturing your overall well-being. Okay, so we need to honor the well-being of the physical body. So there's something here coming through for somebody here. So you've been like, really like, I just keep seeing gears in my head. I don't know if somebody here is a mechanic or if somebody here has a fascination with cars and gears, something. I just keep seeing gears that are like grinding. They're showing me somebody here's been on the grind. I don't know who this is for, but I need to just say it. So this is for somebody that you've been really grinding a thing. And now that could also be you've been really like pushing yourself internally to like heal and grow and evolve and be honest with yourself and be authentic and speak your truth and all those things, all those little like boxes that we check off when we're trying to better ourselves, right? When we're trying to realign and come back to self. Somebody here I feel like has really been pushing that because Knight of Swords is like this guy is really aggressive. This is a fast, urgent message. The message here is to slow down. The message is urgently to slow down. See how this is in reverse? Just pause for a moment. Allow yourself the downtime. Now, this could be tricky for air signs, and this could be also tricky for fire signs, because generally speaking, we tend to move like this, right? It's hard for fire signs to just sit around and just wait, like not in our code. It's not in the code. All right. So that is the message. It wasn't so much a heavy hitting message tonight. It wasn't like a super feel good message. It's just kind of like a generic acknowledgement that somebody here or many of you have been really doing the work, physically doing the work, laboring on some kind of level. You've really been putting in the time, the effort. It could be the money you've been investing financially in something, whether you're an entrepreneur or you're working as an employee somewhere. You guys have been putting in the work, but it's time to pull back. You need to pull back and take care of yourself. And you know that. You're coming to that realization, you're coming to that conclusion that, hey, I'm feeling burnt out. I'm feeling tapped out. You're tapping out. You're going, okay, enough is enough. The money will be there. That needed to be said. The money will be there. It's not going anywhere. That nest egg that we just talked about financially. Somebody here is like, yeah, you have a little bit of a nest egg, so don't worry about it. Save your money. And if this is about the home environment, right? The home environment, it will come. You can't force it. There's something here too, like urgency rather. There's something here, urgency about a home situation for somebody. And understand that when we make decisions out of that frequency of fear, this is also fear. When we make decisions out of fear and urgency and desperateness, you're attracting that. Okay, so if you're trying to find a place to live or you're trying to sell your house and it's urgent and desperate, it's like resistance. It's like you have to be in the flow and nurture it and trust the process. Integrate that balance and the energy of the wisdom that comes with the pentacles. I was going to say the trees. The wisdom that comes with nature, right? So earth element, your experience. Integrate your knowledge, your wisdom, and your experience and trust. It's okay to slow down. I have to say this and then we'll be done. There's something that just came in about, it's not always about focusing on the action that actually brings the reward. It's not like action is what's going to make this happen. What actually is going to make this happen is the yielding. Yin energy, right? Not yang. Yang is masculine action. Yin is female allowing. So there's something that needed to be said, or someone needed to hear that, something to the effect of, the way that this is going to present itself and show up is not through you forcing it and trying to make this happen. It's more of stepping back, being patient, trusting the process, and allowing it to work for you. That shift in your frequency, that shift in your energy, you don't want to be in burnout. You don't want to be calling this thing into your existence through the energy or the lens of burnout, fatigue, desperateness, despair, right? Do you guys see what I'm saying? You want to be in a different frequency because you want to elevate. You don't want to be in lack, lower. You want to be elevated, okay? So that is the reading. So we're done. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys. What's tomorrow? Saturday. Tomorrow, we're going to do a reading tomorrow, and then Sunday is my day that I do clients. So I will not be here on Sunday, but let's check in tomorrow. Let's see what's going on with everybody. Oh my gosh, if I could talk. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be well in love and light. Bye.